All right. A couple in England is seeking to raise money for their ideal wedding. They would like to get married in Mexico and have their honeymoon there. A lot of people would like to do that.
That's very sweet, actually. So how are they going to raise the money?
They've come up with a very unconventional way of raising money. They've decided to make porn. They've already created 3 different porn films. One of them features a threesome. And there they are. They're working on their 4th film.
You know, this is that old SNL skit, you know? So very excited, very excited, very excited. All of a sudden, I lost all interest. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know. There's something about them that's lovable, though. Okay? Like, I don't want to watch the porn, obviously, right? But they got 4 kids already, okay? And they're like, you know, look, we're just trying to raise some money, and we're having some good times. And the father, or the husband in this case, says, you know what, look, it'll give us something to look back on fondly afterwards. Like when we're older.
In fact, they said that this might bring them their 5 minutes of fame, which I guess it is. And they also said that it's bringing them closer together. I think they like, I mean, first of all, they had a threesome, so they're spicing up their sex life while they're trying to raise money for their ideal honeymoon or vacation.
I know, the threesome sounded really great until I saw the picture. And then I was like, oh, I'm not sure I want to see the 3rd person involved, and et cetera. But, you know, look, so I'm not going to watch the porn. But, hey, look, they're thinking outside the box.
Yeah,
and then inside the box, then outside the box, then inside the box, then outside the box. You see what I'm saying?
I just hope one of them doesn't try to be a school teacher in the future, because their career is over in that case. And
obviously the people that I feel bad for are their kids.
Right.
Because, I mean, they're not going to look back on that with fond memories, is my guess. And look, so far they've raised, what, 1,300 pounds? I don't know how they've done that. I mean, that's a lot of money. Who's paying for the porn? Are they selling on the street corner?
I don't know.
Is it YouPorn? I don't know.
And I was really curious about this story. So I actually, first of all, their porn has a lot of role-playing in it. So I thought it would be fun to find the porn and actually show, like, the beginning stages of it, where they're, like, acting cheesy and trying to, like, oh, I'm the pizza man, whatever. But I couldn't find the porn. But how awesome would that be? Yeah,
in some things she, like, pours wax on them. They're not kidding around, you know. And then
Ricky Martin and everything.
Okay, and then I don't know. Were they Office? Were there something? I don't know. They had a whole set. Oh, photographer and lingerie model. Okay, one of them's lingerie model, and the guy comes in and he seduces her. It's not bad. They're trying, man.
At least they have a plot going, right?
Yeah, there's something a little lovable about them. You see what I'm saying?
Good for them.
Yeah. Okay. You're trying to raise money. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I'd hate to be your kids, but nonetheless, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, okay, I hope you enjoy Cancun. That's awesome. God bless. Go forward.
If you like this clip, you'll love the whole show. You can watch that at theyoungturks.com.